Morning, everyone. Today I'm testing the pressure gauges for the J&L 58. So there's two Ashcroft gauges. Uh, they're both about the same. One's a little bit more modern than the other. This is the one that we had on the locomotive over the weekend. And this is the same thing. It's just a little bit more modern. This is a Ashcroft gauge tester, and it's pretty simple in operation. You have a stack of weights on this side, which pushes down on a plunger, which then pushes the oil up into this side. So um, it accurately represents the weight or the pressure that the gauge would show. And when you do the test, you have to make sure that this is spinning so that there's no sticking of the plunger. So now there's 95 pounds of weight here, plus the spindle itself considered 5 pounds. And so by spinning this, you see we have 100 pounds on the gauge. Now this gauge was reading off about 5 pounds, but this gauge here is nice. It has this little screw on here that you can adjust the hand just by turning that screw. So I adjusted it to 100 pounds, and according to the Ashcroft gauge tester, this one here is accurate and ready to go back on the locomotive. Now, as for the older gauge, it also is reading 5 pounds off. And to change that one, I would have to pull the face or pull the hand off of the face and then slightly move it a little bit and then put it back on. It's a little bit harder to adjust. Um, the both gauges are showing the same uh, discrepancy no matter how much weight I had on it. So that's telling me that it's not some other issue. It's just that the gauge hand is in the wrong spot. But at any rate, this is the first time I've ever used this gauge tester, and if I'm doing something wrong, please don't hesitate to offer any advice. But as far as I know, as far as what I've been reading, uh, this is how this works.